Welcome to ERBC TV. I'm Don Peoples, Superintendent of Schools for Butte Central Catholic Schools. And it's my great pleasure to have coach of the Lady Maroons, Quinn Carter. Quinn, welcome and thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Quinn just completed her first season as the head coach of the Lady Maroons. Quinn, a lot of challenges this year, but I think there was a lot of great things that happened during your season.
A ton of successes in our season. We're young, a little inexperienced on the varsity end, but I felt like I only said that for so long, and once we got a few games under our belt, we found a lot of success, and we're experienced now, so I'm proud of how far our team came this year.
Well, you know, you've been involved with Lady Maroon basketball since you were a little kid, literally, as a ball girl, and then as a player, had a very successful career, an assistant coach for 6 years, and this year being your first year as head coach. Just talk about how it was to step into that role as a head coach.
It was exciting. I felt I've been waiting to be in this position for a long time. It's just second nature to me to be around the Lady Maroon program. Like you said, I've been around it when you were coaching, when Coach Meg was the coach, when I was a player, and when my younger sister Molly played. I've been waiting for this opportunity for a long time, and I was super blessed to be a part of it this year.
Well, you talked about Coach Meg Murphy. What an amazing career she had. I know you served as a player with her, but most importantly, you served as an assistant coach for her for many years, and that had to be a big impact on your first year as a coach and how you coach and some of the things that you believe in, and maybe just talk about Meg and the impact she had on your coaching style and career.
Fortunately, I was able to play for Meg for 4 years and coach with her for 6, and I feel like I've known Meg my whole life, and our relationship is always centered around basketball, and she made me the player I was, and she instilled the things that I do in my coaching style also. I've learned everything from her, so I really used it daily in my practice as a coach.
Well, let's talk about your season a little bit. You know, starting out, you had really one returning starter. You lost some very good girls from the previous year, a team that went to the state tournament and won a game. And so it was challenging, very young and inexperienced to start the year out. But as the tradition goes in our school, and especially with our girls basketball program, the kids got better and better. You know, it was really challenging early with being so young, but maybe talk about that progression from a young team with virtually no experience to playing their best basketball at the end of the year.
We had great senior leadership, and I think, you know, we talk a lot about we were inexperienced, but I reflect on that a lot actually the last few days, and I had players like Brooke Badavinik, who I can't say enough about Brooke's leadership and her basketball talent, and the things that she did for the Butte Central program are legendary, and she'll be one of the Lady Maroon greats for the rest of her life. And Macy Anderson really came on strong. She's been a 4-year varsity player, and she really did some things really well for us down the stretch. And our junior class, Molly Drew, really stepped forward and became a dominant force inside. And it was really exciting to see her become a scoring threat after Christmas. She had so many games in double figures and double-figure rebounds, and I'm really excited for her senior season. And then we have Allie Steitzer. She's been a part of our program for 3 years, and she started for us the whole way through. And Allie brings great leadership to our program. She works hard, and fortunately we were able to get Catherine Laliker back after her ACL last year, and she really added a dynamic to our team that I think we were missing. And getting Catherine back in the mix helped us play our best basketball. And one of our girls who got a lot of minutes, she started for a while, came off the bench towards the end, was Erica Steitzer, and I'm really excited for the career Erica Steitzer is going to have. She works hard, she's very athletic, and she has a good little shot, so I'm really excited for the future of Erica. And other girls that round out our varsity, I got Sophia Gelling. She got a lot of JV minutes. She got in varsity a lot, and I'm excited to see where she brings to the table the next few years. And Amanda Wheelock, she's a sophomore, will be a junior. She had great JV minutes. She's going to bring some experience. And Kaden Tippett, who's a freshman, Great player, works hard, and I'm excited for her future. And Mika Boyer rounds out my varsity squad, and Mika is an 8th grader, so I'm going to get her around for a lot more years to come. And I'm excited. I know, yeah. I'm excited to see Mika's growth, and I think all positive things moving forward. I think we have a lot of great things going on in our program, and I'm excited to see the success of my youth coming up.
Well, you talked about those first 2 kids, your 2 seniors, Brooke and Macy. Brooke had such a legendary career with all of her scoring records and her ability to score every night, even though this year especially, she was double and triple teamed just about every game.
Every game. It's really incredible to see the things that Brooke was able to do night after night, and I almost just expected it all the time, but when I really think back on how difficult that is for one to do, it's really impressive the things Brooke could do night after night.
You just talk about the youth. I mean, you have a lot of kids that will be back, and that's exciting. Those kids got a lot of playing time, some just JV mainly, but your varsity, you've got 3 or 4 girls that played a lot in the varsity that you'll build around for next year.
Absolutely. We have a lot returning, and a lot of girls who got great minutes in my freshman JV programs, and I think they're going to bring a lot to the table for the Lady Maroons next year.
Well, one of the things we talk about anytime we talk about Maroon athletics is just the amazing opportunities that kids have. We don't have 40 kids out for our sport, so you probably had 18 or 19 girls in your program this year. Everybody got tremendous playing time minutes, whether it was freshman, JV, varsity, or a combination thereof. But that's a real asset. If kids are looking for a place where they can get a ton of opportunities, a place where you can get a lot of minutes, it's the Butte Central Lady Maroons.
Absolutely, and it was so great to see in the JV Frosh teams, girls were playing 6 quarters, and what a better situation do you get to play 40 plus minutes every single night we have a game, and it really made a difference from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, seeing how many minutes our girls get. There's so much opportunity to be a part of our program at all levels, and I'm excited for that.
You talked in great length about your high school returners, but I know you and your staff are doing a great job working with middle school girls, elementary girls. So you're trying to build an elementary through high school style of a program, and I think you've got some great things going on there.
Absolutely. From our 7th grade all the way down to our 4th grade girls who are playing right now, we have full squads. We have parents who are invested. We have a great energy around our programs. I have some people who have stepped up to coach my 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th grade groups, and they've really done a phenomenal job. And I feel like this is one of the first years in a while we've had a ton of youth at our games. Parents are bringing their girls. We invite our girls into our locker rooms, and they get to high five the starters. And it was a great experience this year, and I feel like we have some good positive things going on in our youth programs.
So the season's over. Your girls played very well, got a couple wins in the last week of the season. Had a couple other great ball games at Stevensville, who advanced to the divisional. Played very well in the play-in game at East Helena. But it's not where you want to be as not being in the divisional tournament. But I think that's going to be a motivator for the off-season. So what are your off-season plans with your program?
Actually, an exciting thing. I've had multiple girls reach out asking when basketball's starting, when the weight room's going to start, and that just gets me fired up and ready to go already. We'll hit the ground running. We'll give them some time off too, but we'll hit the ground running, 4th through 12th grade, getting in the gym here pretty soon and getting the weight room going, and then that'll move us well into the summer season. And I'm excited to get in the gym and get to work with the girls I have coming back.
Well, yeah, I know your goal will be to be in the tournament next year. Absolutely. And we actually have a Class C challenge game going on right behind us, so you can feel the electricity at tournament time, right?
Absolutely.
Well, Coach, I think you did a great job. You and Coach Rouse and Coach Picorni and Coach Kaylee Murphy did a great job with your kids. Stayed super positive all season. Played a brutal schedule, but it was really fulfilling to me to watch your girls play so well at the end of the year and play their best basketball. So great job with that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, Coach, congratulations on your first year. I know you're going to work your tail off in the off season, and we're looking forward to 2023-24 basketball, which will start here in about 9 months, so not too far away.
I know, it's fun.
Good job. Thank you.
you.